Next Park, where the Tigers take care of business in a big way tonight, 17-3. We're joined by the best hitter in the entire country, Chad Zurcher, who's now hitting .512, 4 for 5 tonight. And Chad, I know really the important thing to you was 17-3 tonight. We kind of put a lot of pressure on the team, on yourselves the last couple of games, looking for a big hit here or there to break one open. Had to feel good tonight for this team to get out and kind of put it on one of these clubs.
It felt really good. I mean, with all the hitting, we haven't been doing lately, it feels good to come out as a team and, put that kind of beating on somebody, doesn't matter who it is, we got to get going, and we got to get going now. The season's halfway through. We can't keep sitting around waiting on something to happen,
And you got 31 games to go, and you guys are aware of stuff. You kind of put yourself in a hole, have a kind of hill to climb, but 31 games to go. This conference RPI, once we get back in the league playing, you still have games of high RPI teams like Ole Miss and State. There's RPI games out there to make up ground.
Oh, yeah, we can make up a lot of ground. We kind of dug ourselves a hole, and it seems like we do it every year, Don't like to get off the quick starts. But I think tonight was a big step in the right direction and get this thing rolling the right way.
Got everybody involved tonight. That had to feel good. It just wasn't one person getting a couple of hits, a couple of big ones. Everyone got in on it tonight.
Yeah, it felt really good, just to see everybody go up there with confidence and swing the bat the way we did. Eli getting some big hits. He'd been struggling. He's been pressing a little bit, and he finally relaxed tonight. Let it happen. Robbie's going to get going again, and Amac's going to get going. And we can be a dangerous team when we got everybody going, and I think that's what's about to start.
All right, I didn't say anything a couple of games ago because I didn't want to be blamed for a jinx, but since then I think you've picked up something like 7 hits. So let's talk about it because I heard it talked about on sports radio today. .512, you're 4 for 5, leading the country. It's got to feel really good because you came in here as a true freshman in 08, banged up your shoulder in 09, had a red shirt after 13 or 14 games there. You got in the weight room with Mike Stark, put on a little bit of weight, and now the nation's leading hitter. It's got to feel good to hear that.
I mean, it feels real good to hear it. At first, I didn't like people talking about it because I didn't know. But I had to get past the superstitious thing. We joke about it in the locker room. People give me a hard time. But it's one of those things, I just leave it in God's hands, and I go out there and, try not to press myself and just go up there and hit like I do all the time. And I think it's starting to pay off. It's one of those things, if you don't look at stats and you just aim for consistency, it'll all be there at the end of the year.
Right, we said there's 31 games to go, but you want to enjoy it while you've got it. You never know what 31 games will take you. But coming out of South Doyle High School in Knoxville, I know everybody dreams when they go to college. Would you ever dream you're going to be in this position right now?
No, not at all. I mean, coming out of high school, I had some good years in high school. I didn't even hit this well in high school. But it's one of those things, you go into college, you're like, these people are good. I want to hit .330. I want to get a hit once every 3 at-bats. And to be doing this, I mean, it's unbelievable. And I just kind of try to get the team to lay off of me a little bit and just let me play the game. Because I keep telling them, we got a long ways to go. Anything can happen. But I told them I'd trade a lot of points on this batting average to get this team rolling like we did tonight, and I think that's what's about to happen.
You're kind of in a weird position. You go 2 for 5 or 3 for 6 tonight, your average comes down.
Yeah, it's kind of in the back of your mind going up to the plate that next time. It's like, if I don't get a hit now, I'm going the wrong way. But I'm just going to try to keep doing the same thing, squaring balls up, and hopefully they keep finding holes for us.
Your parents, Chris and Sally, got to be real proud. I know your dad's out here all the time. He goes on most of the road trips. He's out here all the time at FedEx Park. He gets into the ball games. Doesn't talk a lot about, he's not the little league dad that's going to bark about my son does this, my son does that. He's a team-oriented guy too, but he's got to be real tickled out here.
Man, he's real proud. We talked about it on the phone the other night. He's worse than me. He doesn't want anybody talking about it. He doesn't want to talk about it. But then, we finally both realized we can talk about it if I go about my business the right way every day, and that's what I try to do. And Mom didn't make it down this weekend. She had to get ready for my brother's wedding this summer, so she's missing this, but she's probably watching it right now.
And one more thing, the 2 hitters I knew that I don't think the bats would really affect would be you and Drew. You're singles guys. You look to drive the ball, put it in play, put pressure on defenses. I think these new bats fell right into your guys' hands.
Yeah, the new bats haven't really done much. It's more of a mindset for everybody, even the power guys. If they go up there with the right mindset that they're just hitting, it's going to happen anyways. The home runs are going to come. The doubles are going to come. But I just do the same thing, try to stay up the middle and the other way and just let everything happen, not worry about what bat I'm swinging.
All right, well, we'll let you go. Congratulations, Chad.
All right.